Yeah, no, you raised some really interesting challenges, Kevin, which is, look, our knowledge of, um, I don't know if we say American politics, Canadian politics. I know these things are so much more complicated than just, the country, or either country, because they each have their own, states or provinces, and the level of control and politics within each of those is as a their own um, special consideration as well. But if I take them as sort of as a whole, our understanding of Canada is normally just reflective of the prime minister at the time, so Trudeau or Carney now, and most recently, of course, Carney did what was generally perceived to be a good speech at the World Economic Forum. So that is sort of our impression of Canada is Carney, and he's being a bit challenging towards Trump. He's speaking some sense, but because Canada is still part of the Commonwealth, along with many other countries, Australia, New Zealand, countries across Africa as well, that we have some natural affinity with those countries. So that level of they're our friends is sort of almost completely implicit with Canada, and I think for most people that would have been the same for the US, but is being questioned because of the current political situation. It's not just it's a president that people like or dislike or anything along those sort of lines. I think it's more, the manner of communication. It's the challenging nature of the way that the truth is utilized. It's the images on TV and social media of ICE and those sort of behaviors as well. And look, it's not for me to comment on what is happening in America. I'm not an American citizen. I don't vote in America. It's not up to me. Um, we'll all have our views about the way that we feel about that. But for a large part of the UK population, that does mean that we look to the US as, when you go back to the 60s and 70s, mind you, not even I remember that long ago, Kevin. I hasten, despite the look of my hair and everything. But, America was where people wanted to be. It was a land of hope and opportunity and difference. All the bands, the Beatles, everybody wanted to go to America. It was the pinnacle of where anybody wanted to be. The trouble is now, I'm not sure that's the case. So
Hmm.
that there has been a shift in perceptions and understanding.